Hi, Dr. Gorman. I'm going to start with the goniometry tests first. So for flexion, I apologize if a cat walks into this video. It might happen. So I'm going to have his knee flexed. He's in supine. We're going to go with the greater trochanter for the fulcrum, lateral epicondyle for your distal arm, and then your proximal arm is going to be lined up with the lateral midline of the pelvis. So if I wanted to, I can allow his knee to bend when I'm measuring. Line up with the pelvis, greater trochanter, lateral epicondyle. And we're going to get 123 degrees for flexion. So from there, I'm going to have him flip onto his back for extension. Belly, onto your belly. So in prone. And I know you said this is similar to shoulder extension, so I'll demonstrate and tell you the things, but normally I just have somebody hold his leg. So I would want, again, him in prone. The table is stabilizing his pelvis, so you don't get any anterior tilt. And then he's going to come up. Normal range of motion is 20. I'm going to hold him here. Fulcrum is still the greater trochanter. Distal arm is the lateral epicondyle. And the proximal arm is the lateral midline of the patella. So that's his positioning for that, and I would just measure that range of motion. So then for abduction and adduction, I'll have you lay on your back set. So in the supine. There you go. And this time we're lining up the proximal arm with the two ASISs, which are here and here for him. So we'll line it up with the line between them. The fulcrum is going to be the ipsilateral ASIS, and then the distal arm is going to be lined up with the anterior aspect of the femur using the patella as a reference point. So we'll line him up here. Oh, hang on, I always put this goniometry. Wait. That's how I want it. Okay. So, I am lined up with the patella. And I'm going to take his leg out. And he's going to be, there's no norms for these ones. He's going to come out to, wait a minute. Where's my 0? Okay, so he's going to be at 38 degrees. And then for adduction, so that was abduction. For adduction, I'm going to move the contralateral leg out to get it out of the way. And we're going to use the same landmarks, only this time I'm going to take his leg, keeping it straight. We're going to bring it in, still lining him up with the ASISs here. And this one's going to be 15 degrees. Yeah, about 15. I'll give him 17 degrees. So that's adduction. And then for internal and external rotation of the hip, I'm going to have you sit up, Zach. And I have a towel right here. So I'm going to pop the towel underneath the leg that I'm measuring, which is going to be this guy here. So with this one, your landmarks for your proximal, I'm sorry, you can't see this as well in the video. Actually, let me just sit. There you go, now you can see it better. So the distal arm is going to be lined up in the midpoint between the two malleoli. Your fulcrum is going to be the patella, and the stationary arm, so the proximal arm, is going to be lined up with the floor. So let me measure that. So for external rotation, I'm going to take his leg, just relax. There, and we're going to go. So we've got 47 degrees. And then for internal rotation, this one's lined up with the floor. I'm just going to move you over there. So then we've got 46. We'll go with 49 degrees internal rotation. Alright, and I'm covering the camera. And those are the goniometry tests for now.